Hello there, my beautiful Leo friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome. My name is Ria, and I do these readings every week. Now, I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you. And at the end of this reading, Leo, I'm going to pull an additional bonus card, including an angel number for you as well. So stay tuned for that, my friends. All right, we are starting here with the 2 of Cups. So there's a deep connection coming towards you here, Leos. Whoever this person is, they're going to bring a lot of positive impact in your life. This doesn't necessarily have to be a soulmate. I do get the soulmate energy, but I feel there's kindred spirit energy and twin flame energy here as well. A good friendship or a partnership. I also am getting a family member, someone entering your life through family as well. Whatever this is, know there's going to be some deep bonds made, a lot of openings towards different experiences in your life as well. So get ready for this beautiful energy. Be receptive to it, because I feel for some of you, you've been trying to manifest your soulmate. So that soulmate's coming for you, Leo. And next, 7 of Cups energy here as well. So for some of you that are especially single right now, Leos, you're in the dating scene and you have a lot of options and you don't know what to choose or who to choose, right? Because there are so many options. And for others, I feel these are choices, these are opportunities coming your way. And for others, these are decisions that you're going to have to make that are going to have a ripple effect, a domino effect in your life. Spirit guides are wanting you to use your heart here to make these decisions, Leo. I feel that having a clear vision on your goals, especially if you are trying to kind of level up in your world, to make choices that are aligned to your highest good here, okay? So this is coming through for you. It's almost like making a wish and a genie coming out and asking you, what, you know, for those 3 wishes or how many of her wishes that you're wanting to make. And look at this, the Fool card. So for some of you, Leos, this is a brand new journey. You're about to embark on a new journey here. This is like a clean slate. This is how Spirit guides want you to think of these opportunities, these people that are coming into your life, and not, you know what I'm feeling here, even though this is a fool's journey, they're starting off new. The energy I'm feeling with this card today is that it's time to wipe your slate clean from the past. Wipe your slate clean from your past history, like the belief system, and really enter this new chapter of your life with a blank canvas and create your own belief system here, Leo. Okay, so this is a major arcana card. It is very prominent energy in your life right now. It is in the background. Some of you can feel this intensely and others are feeling this subtly. Know that it's there. For some of you, this is a brand new journey. You're coming into this new world. And for some of you, you've seen this door and you're ready to open it and walk through it. And, you know, there was fear tied to that door, right? There's some of you are kind of like, I don't know what's there and I'm scared to open it. And others, you kind of know what's on the other side of that door and you're just hesitant. And now you're finally taking that risk by opening it and walking through. So, oh my gosh, lots of different things happening here for you. So the 2 of Cups energy, there's an alignment happening here with you and somebody else, Leo. And this is such a beautiful energy here. I feel that you are aligned to your soulmate. Some of you, not everyone, right? Some of us are still working through, you know, past experiences, letting go, and really coming to this place where you are able to be vulnerable, right? With somebody that comes into our life, into your life. And some of you have done the work. I feel some of you have done the work and you're ready for this kind of a relationship. And this person is about to enter your life here very soon. And for some of you, this person's already entered. And for others, I feel you've been with your soulmate for a while and you have a beautiful story to share with us, right? In any way, which way, I feel the soulmate is aligned to you right now. Some of you have manifested this, right? And what I'm getting here is this person is going to come in like a whirlwind, and you're going to know immediately when you meet this person and have a few conversations with them, Leo, that this is the person that you've been waiting for. That, and it's going to be almost like this unbelievable feeling like, oh my God, I feel like this person is the one. And it's such an exciting energy here. I'm also getting now somebody from a different country coming in as well. This could be your soulmate. Perhaps this is a business partner. Perhaps this is a good friendship that's coming in, right? So there's alignments happening everywhere. And, you know, soulmates don't necessarily have to be love mates. Soulmates could be people that are aligned to your soul, people that are meant to come through into our life for something much bigger, for a bigger purpose, right? So I feel this kind of energy is very strong right now, and it's coming through here for a majority of you. Friendships even, I feel you're going to meet a new friend, and some of you are going to meet this new friend through attending something or going somewhere that you normally don't go to. This could be someone inviting you out and you encountering somebody, or you going to some new group session thing, you starting a course, right? Going on a retreat, traveling to a different country. But you're in alignment right now, Leos. So know this, and be open and receptive to this energy. I feel those of you that are guarded right now, because a lot of us are, right? We have gone through negative experiences in our lives. Don't ever hold that as a blockage in your life, because everyone is different. There's good people, there's bad people, right? But I feel there's a lot more good people in the world than there are bad. And if you're somebody that's surrounded by bad people all the time, maybe you need to move out of that area that you're in, or align yourself with better people. Okay? And make some necessary. So I'm just seeing that maybe it's some of the habits. Sometimes we pick up habits from the people we surround ourselves with, right? So I'm seeing an image of people around you, and you kind of picking up their energy. So I don't know if this is the empathic energy, or if it's just you know how we surround ourselves with people, we become that person. So perhaps you're surrounded by those types of people that aren't aligned to you or your higher purpose. So you have to become aware of this and shift that energy in your life by taking yourself out of that crowd and surrounding yourself with a different crowd. This can be hard to do, but no, it is very possible, and you're very capable of doing it, right? You have to put yourself in alignment. You actually have to visualize and it all starts with visualization here, Leo, and I cannot stress this enough, and I bring it up in every single reading, but I feel this is the important part, is that visualization and bringing that into our reality. So having that ultimate goal and understanding, like, for example, what kind of soulmate do you want? Who is that person? What is it that they do, right? And you know, everybody is different, and we come into alignment, we kind of mold together. So whoever this person is that's coming into your life, I feel that whether it's a friend or a love mate or just a partnership or family friend that's coming in, you're going to experience something different with this person that's going to open you up to a lot of different experiences in life. This could be you know, some of you that haven't eaten sushi before, and you meet a friend who takes you out, and you're kind of like, ugh, right? And then you try it and you're like, whoa, I didn't even know this was this good. And that becomes your favorite food. You know, this is kind of what happened with me a long time ago, where I had never tried sushi before, and someone introduced me to it. I was like, ooh, I don't eat raw fish, right? I don't think I can do this. And they're like, how can you know without trying it? So I tried it, and I freaking love sushi now. So it's that kind of energy where you're going to experience new things here, Leo, that you haven't experienced before. And even doing this on your own, if there's something that you haven't tried and you kind of have a bad vibe around it, like food or trying something, you just try it to see if your, you know, hunch or your suspicion or your feeling is actually accurate, right? Hey, you might meet somebody from that experience. You just never know. You're thinking outside the box. You're doing something out of the norm, right? So this is the energy I'm feeling here. And through these connections, some of you are going to meet up with your soul tribe. A soul tribe are people that are in alignment with you, where you have a lot of things in common. You have a common goal, share goals, right? You like a lot of the same kind of things. You think the same way. Your belief systems are almost the same. So I feel that you're aligning with a lot of good connections that are coming towards you. So if you're guarded, unguard yourselves here, my friends, and be open and receptive to this energy, because this is how you change your life. This is how you come into alignment, and then you come into this beautiful, positive place in your life, right? And it comes through connections. We can't be so guarded that we're not allowing new connections to come in, because through those connections can come opportunities. Then there comes success as well. And those of you that are networking or not networking, it's good to network right now, especially to level up in your business as well. I feel there's some connection coming in for some of you through business, a partnership, whether this is an actual partner or an employee or staff if you own a business, that is going to bring a lot of positivity into your life, okay? Someone that is meant to be there. And sometimes it takes a few tries, especially if you're a business owner and you've been trying different staff, right? It's not going to happen right away for us, right? Sometimes we have to go through that motion. We have to go through that experience of different people, and then we find the right one. That's kind of how even dating works. Even when I manifested my husband, I manifested him. It took me 6 months, but I had to go through meeting all these different people that weren't in alignment. So I feel everything in life is like that you have to try to be sure of exactly what it is that you want and who you're aligned to. So I feel this energy is there for you, Leo. So get ready for it, embrace it. Now, 7 of Cups. This is a really interesting energy, because I'm getting a lot of intuition here with this one, because this can be, those of you that are in the dating scene and you're confused because there's so many options. And Spirit guides want you to pick one and really stick to it here, Leo. Especially because you can't find your soulmate. What in this day and age, it's so hard to date. It's so hard to find a partner because there are so many options available to us, right? And there is a variety of people and types of people and personalities. And sometimes what happens is if we have any kind of hardship in a relationship, we bounce. Or we're kind of like, I don't want to do this. So you break up and then you find the next best thing, right? That is the wrong way to go about it. How can you learn about somebody if you can't go through the hardships? And that's what relationships are, aren't they? Like when you get married, isn't that the vow that we take? No matter what it is, we're going to stay strong together and build a world together no matter what. That's how you build a really good relationship, is by going through the turbulent energy together to see how we align, like how you align together. So I feel this energy is there for some of you. Like there's a lot of options and there's some confusion. Spirit guides really want you to find the right one and be in that mindset where you're actually wanting the right one too, right? Because sometimes we're wanting the right one, but we're not ready for it. So we're going through all these different options and not finding it, wondering it's because we're not ready for it. So you have to be ready. All right. And then a lot of choices and decisions some of you have to make, right, in your life. A lot of things coming towards you right now. And there's a lot of choices that you have to make, a lot of decisions. Some of you are letting go of friendships, changing some of the things in your life, making decisions around that. And this is lining you up to that path that you're actually meant to be on here, Leo. So I feel that there's going to be a ripple effect with some of the choices that are coming in and some of the decisions that you're making. And spirit guides don't want you to listen to people around you or allow anyone to influence you in your decision-making process, because this is your life. And I feel for some of you, you've kind of lived your life by others, meaning others have made choices for you, or you made choices based on how it's going to make somebody else feel, and you're not really living the life that you want because it's going to affect somebody around you, right? And you're more aware of that than you are of your own happiness. This is where spirit guides want you to take control of that and make decisions based on what you want for your higher good. Have that vision. What's your destination point here, Leo? That end goal, right, for you. And make those decisions that are going to line you up to that end goal, rather than taking this way, that way, or the other way based on what other people are saying. It's okay to get advice, right? But I feel ultimately any choice that you have to make, any decision that you have to make, you should make it on what you want and not what others want, right? Yeah, people might get disappointed. Who cares? It's not their life, it's yours, right? And I've had this in my life where my parents growing up were the ones that made the biggest choices for me. I eventually ran away from home at 17, right? I was a runaway, never went back. created my own life because I didn't like some of the choices they were making for me, right? So, and I lined up to my path, and here I am in front of you today, right? I had a really rough upbringing. I went through a lot of chaotic energy, a lot of turbulence, but I was so sure of myself and what I wanted. I made a lot of mistakes on my path to this place now, and I own those mistakes. I own my life, right? But through some of the things that have happened in my life, I know some of the superpowers I've gained, right? So I'm seeing the ripple effect of all the choices that I've made, and all the choices I'm making now. I'm seeing the domino effect play out in my life. So I feel this is kind of the energy you're going to feel as soon as you start making choices based on what you want and not what others want. And this is all about you taking control of your life here, Leo. I feel for some of you, you give too much and you don't get enough back. And then there's disappointment there, and expectations aren't met, and all these other things that are tied to that, those feelings and those emotions. And sometimes we look at our life and we're kind of like, oh, this is not where I want it to be. And the reason why I'm here is because of you, that, this, or the other thing. This is where spirit guides want you to take onus of your life by making decisions and choices based on what you want rather than what other people want. So going forward, think of your own happiness here, Leo, because you deserve to be happy. You deserve the life that you want and you desire, you dream of. And that's kind of where spirit guides are leading you towards. And it's almost like making wishes, and you found this genie bottle and you're about to rub it and the genie comes out, and now you have to make these wishes. It's like, what do you want? Where do you want to go? What is it that because you're going to have these wishes granted to you. But you also have to be in alignment. You have to stand by your decisions and stand strong in them, and not allow challenges to kind of sway you off your path after you made this decision, or allow distractions or temptations to pull you back to that old life. Okay, so this is kind of the energy I'm getting here. Now, whether it's a new person coming in, a soulmate coming in, whether it's you making a choice or decision to live the life that you want, this is going to be a new journey for you. All right, and spirit guides are wanting you, especially if you have fears around relationships, or if you're jaded, or you've gone through past experiences that weren't the best, they're wanting you to wipe that slate clean. All right, they want you to enter this new chapter of your life with the clean slate. They're giving you a blank canvas here, okay, Leo? And they're not wanting you to take anything other than a few things, which, if you want to ask me what this is, it's a positive mindset. All right? What's in that bag is a lot of positive, a lot of growth, a lot of abundance, and belief in yourself that you can create it. And entering this new chapter with that belief and faith that you can create anything you want, that you have a blank canvas in front of you, that you can create the kind of reality you have been envisioning, dreaming about, that it is very possible because it is, and the power is you to create it, right? You are the one that can create this. And having a clear vision around this as well, Leo, is going to help you in the biggest way here. So I want you to envision what this brand new life is going to look like. And I want you to make the necessary changes in your life to walk down this path. Now, this path, we don't know what kind of challenges are there. We have no idea if you're going to fall or rise up, right? These are all the things that you have to be aware of, but not really let them bother you. Don't let them bother you, because you're very capable of walking down this journey. You're well equipped. You don't really need anything. All you need is your mind, that positive mindset, having that visual in your mind of that destination point. Let's say that destination point is in 5 years. What do you envision yourself to be in 5 years, right? Who are you? What are you? What are you doing? Where are you, right? And visualize that. Have very clear vision around that, and then walk towards it. Start creating and being resourceful and gaining the knowledge, the skill sets, the information that you need to create this reality for yourself by visualizing it, by taking the initiative, by taking that first step and creating this for yourself. Okay, so even a relationship, right? Looking at it through new eyes, looking at it through a clean slate by deleting your history. You don't have to delete your history, just wipe it clean, right? And take all that dirt and mold and whatever is on it and cleaning it a little bit and just putting it aside and not going back there, because remember, our past is our past. It doesn't exist anymore. It's gone. It's evaporated. Our future also doesn't exist. That's why it's blank that we're walking into. It's a bright blank canvas. We are the ones that create that future, right? So we have to visualize it and then walk towards it and not allow things to sway us off our path. And putting ourselves into a good, positive, abundant growth mindset is the very first step. And as soon as you do that, you start putting yourself into a system, right? You create the system for yourself, whatever works for you, Leo. It's kind of like, even if you research billionaires in the world and see, read their stories of how they rose up to that place. I'm not talking about Rockefellers or anything like that, because they are, it's kind of their bloodline, right? I'm talking about actors, people up high, right? How they got there, what their journey was, because you're starting a new journey. And this is a journey of your success here, Leo. And this journey is going to have its own ups and downs, its own trials and tribulations, its own victories. But you owning that and owning that you are the ruler of your reality, that you're the one that's in charge and you're the one that gets to create everything by the choices that you make. Okay? And there's going to be a lot of beautiful new connections along this journey as well. So surround yourself with good people. Surround yourself with like-minded people, successful people here, Leo. Okay, so this is what's coming through here with the tarot cards for you today. So know that you're about to enter this brand new world with endless and unlimited possibilities. Explore them all. Explore the possibilities around what it is that you're wanting to create in your life. All right, I'm now going to pull a bonus card for you. This is the Animal Spirit Oracle deck. And, spirit guides speak to us spirit guides in the universe speak through us through the universe. That's the only way it knows how to speak to us. So bring yourself to the present moment by clearing your mind, looking around you, silencing your mind, and not looking at the world through a negative light, but rather through a positive lens, not a negative lens, positive. And look at all the beauty of the world around you, because that's where you're going to receive your signs here, Leos. So let me pull a card here and see what we get. I'm going to actually read you the interpretation from the guidebook. I forgot that I had a guidebook for these cards, so I'm super excited to do that because the guidebook has great interpretations. So lizard, regeneration here for you, Leos. So if you've seen a lizard recently, this is your confirmation. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. Let me read this to you. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. Leo, no matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. Look at that. That is tying in so well with the Fool card here today. So, let me read you the interpretation from the guidebook. Lizard. Ooh, there's owl. Whoop. Where's lizard? Oh, it should be here. Sorry, everyone. Okay, so lizard is an ancient one. They are reptiles from an older time. Their quick action and quirky maneuvers outwit and confuse their adversaries. Lizards survive. Lizard is sometimes called the little dragon. Lizard medicine has the power of regeneration and transformation, Leo. Lizards can shed their skin, their tail, let go of the past, and step into a positive future. Lizard people know they can survive anything and heal against incredible odds. They are powerful dreamers and should pay attention to messages that come from their subconscious. You can receive warnings that will help you avoid pitfalls. If a lizard is your totem, you have the little dragon within. Dragons are those who are free of limitations of the past and transform into greater awareness of self and personal power. With lizard medicine, you can transcend injury and hardship. Lizard people regrow and renew themselves into wholeness. Clairvoyance and extrasensory perception belong to the evolved lizard. Look at that. What a beautiful card for you today, Leo. This is you really regenerating and coming into this brand new world and cloaking yourself in whatever version of yourself you want to. It is a brand new world for you, so embrace it. I'm now going to pull an angel number for you. Some of you have been seeing angel numbers. This is going to be your confirmation, and for others, you can use this as an affirmation. So let's see what we get for you today. Number 24, I am generous. Leo, if you've been seeing 24, 2s and 4s together, you, my friends, are generous. Let me read this card to you today. You have a heart of gold and are very skilled at maintaining balanced, stable relationships. You are loyal to your loved ones and are able to be the nurturer, protector, and provider all at once. Look at that. You are generous, my friends. Own this superpower. And if this reading resonates for you today, Leo, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.